his professor. While at CSU, Max participated in the following activities. He was Associate Senator for the CSU Student Government Body, President and Treasurer of the Environmental Health Student Association, and he sent out many lengthy emails and had such sign-offs on these emails as best regards and aromatic flower bouquets. Thanks for reading and dream of happy cows going to live in peace on a big farm somewhere, which was right before a tour of a meat processing plant. Okay. Also, hope this helps. Happy bond formation, fellow molecules, best regards, and smell of baking brownies to you. He was also an outreach volunteer for the city of Fort Collins in the Healthy Homes program, where you would go in and inspect homes for health and safety. He was student representative on the Colorado Environmental Health Association board. He attended the, I'm going to call it CHA, that's the association. He attended CHA and fall technical conferences every year that he was here and presented at 2 of the CHA conferences, which brings up my favorite memory of Max. So we attended the Colorado Environmental Health Association conference, and there is a banquet on, I think, the second night, and as part of a talent competition, Max performed his own rendition of The Devil Went Down to Georgia. He had his own words to the song, and he brought his tuba to the conference, and he had an entire room of over 200 environmental health professionals singing the chorus to this song as he played along on his tuba. Very momentous. He also interned with the Flathead City County Health Department in Kalispell, Montana. He's been a student research assistant in epidemiology and took on the additional task of learning statistical programming for analysis, which I got to work with him on this semester. He volunteers with Habitat for Humanity, and he also participated in an alternative spring break where it was on social justice and incarceration, so he is a pen pal with 2 incarcerated individuals. Max also loves to read. I think your most moving book recently was Evicted. So if you've read that, it's a lot about social justice, environmental justice, and policy. And by the way, Erin Reichert would like to know how you have time to read all the books that you recommended to her if you were studying so hard. You can answer for later.
It was over the summer.
And then I have something Dr. Cheryl Magsamen shared. She told me that when she was talking about mercury poisoning from wastewater in class that resulted in animal and human deaths with no government or industry action to prevent these deaths, Max raised his hand and asked how government could just let these people die and not do anything about it. So here's what she said. When Max told me he was interested in graduate work in public policy, I felt a little more optimistic about our future. If students like Max will take up the fight to resolve these wrongs and help promote healthy and safe environments, the world will undoubtedly be in good hands. She also asked me to tell you that you owe her 2 lit reviews. So, where does a tuba-playing environmental health graduate go from here? Max is intending to return to Chicago, which is where he grew up, and pursue his interests in social and environmental justice issues through graduate studies in policy. I'm thinking maybe politics in Chicago for you.
Fun.
Yes. So to paraphrase another of your email sign-offs, I hope this has been useful to you. Have a transcendent weekend.